Wait, this is the box I got.
Yo, we in here tonight. What it do? No strings on a Wednesday night. Let's go, man. Let's go. Like, let me let that vibe a little. Who got the cheese out?
Not a replacement. I don't like this feeling.
Oh, here we go.
Y'all always do this to me.
Let's get it, man. It's a Wednesday night. We time to talk that talk, man. Maybe the last show of the year. We'll see what we got up for next year. For next week. But let's have a good time tonight, though, man. A lot to get into. We want to talk about the phenomenon. I'm gonna call it a phenomenon. I just learned the word. The phenomenon of people breaking up and then magically, you know how it goes. You break up with somebody and then they just become the worst human being who ever existed. So we'll talk about that. People talking ish about their exes. We're gonna definitely talk about some Megan and Tory. The case is in the hands of the jury now, so we'll talk about that. We got to get to this ring video that went viral. What was it, a couple days ago, with this young man who they thought he was missing? We'll go straight to that. But before we do anything, man, what's up to everybody tonight, dog? What up, Lionel?
What's good, family? Happy Wednesday and welcome back to episode 832. It's so good to be chopping it up with you. Nice. We are up there though. We are so countless.
Far off.
We are pretty up there. So, but welcome back to another motherfucking show.
Let's go. You dig? My cousin and your cousin, aka I Runs Wild, Torian. What it do?
What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Y'all already know what we about to get into. We about to talk some ish. Poet.
Let's do it. You dig?
Did you just freeze?
No. And kicking it with us tonight, dog. We got
replacement.
No.
Just play.
We got TT in the building. You did? What's up?
Hey everybody. Happy hump day. And let's get into this shit.
Let's do it. And we got I think Amber gonna pull up as well too. She out in Oklahoma and it's gonna be some super bad weather, so she had to get it together out there. So y'all tap in with us, man. Hit the thumbs up button, rate, comment, subscribe, man. All that fly stuff. We do appreciate it. My face is ashy tonight. I don't know what's going on. It's cold out here, man. So I apologize. I'm ashy as hell in here. My mama be mad as hell.
Absolutely. I got a Vaseline right on my desk. Ready for them calls.
Yeah, like my face, I'm like, yo, what happened? All right, but let's go here though. So did all y'all catch this? What was it, a couple days ago? This went viral. We're gonna pull it up real quick. So what the hell was good? I'm not even gonna set it up. What up, Jasmine? I'm just gonna pull it up real quick on the screen. This is young man was coming home. I guess he thought he was coming home, and they was like, "Nigga, how dare you just pull up like this? What the hell?" And we'll let y'all see for yourself, and we'll come back right after this. Let's go.
Luke!
What's your screen?
How did you get there? How did you get there?
What do you mean? What's the problem? What happened?
Luke, everyone has been looking for you, bitch. You have a whole missing person out on your ass right now. I'm leaving St. Pete from that girl house. JC knows everything. Mama, fucking Cincy, TJ, DJ, Daddy, Grandma, Granddaddy, bitch.
I told.
Where the fuck you been at?
I was in St. Pete, but my phone been. They don't know how my phone fucked up. It died. It wouldn't turn back on. What is y'all doing all that for? I already told you.
I'm looking for you, bro. Mama is on her way to St. Pete right now.
For what? How you even got the girl address?
Nigga said, "How you even got the girl address?" How the hell y'all just pull it up? So apparently, the way that I guess what everybody deciphered was he was out creeping, right, on his old lady. I don't know if it's his wife, girlfriend, fiance, what it is, but he was down in St. Pete chilling. And they was like, "Where this nigga at? He ain't answering his phone." They thought something had happened, and they didn't call the laws. They going down there looking for him, and he was just laying up in a, had him a nice little young thing with him. You dig? And he came back, and his whole world is blown up because she like, nigga, everybody know. She like, We told everybody, nigga. You dig? Have y'all ever had some ish go down to where like y'all was doing trying to do something sneaky, right? And then it backfired because people really looking for you and you ain't answering your shit. Because I was like, this is
Yeah, that definitely happened to me before.
Yeah.
High school. Moms was mad as hell. Everybody out there looking for you. You supposed to be home after work and nobody find you. This why I bought you this phone.
right.
No, something like this just happened to me on Sunday.
Oh my God.
Damn, Lionel.
I
You
know.
got not getting in trouble.
I know, but it wasn't necessarily this scenario. It was because I was going for a walk to the corner store, where like the Walgreens, which is down the street from me. But then 5015 or 5051, 50, it's whatever. It's like a really fly little spot down the street from me too. And it was jumping in the middle of a Sunday. So I was just like, I was like, you know what? I haven't had lunch yet. I'll stop for some wings. Of course, I order the wings, have a drink. That turns into like 2 drinks. Then I like meet this group of people, start rocking with them, like literally just rocking my life away. Have another drink, birthday guy. And then before I knew it, like it was hours that had gone by. Like Tamara pops up. I like looked up in the middle of me rocking, and I like see Tamara. Oh wow, I'm just making sure okay, I see your location here. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fine. I just got so distracted rocking. Like I like literally like looked up, and I felt like I was like seeing a ghost. Like, oh shit, oh yeah, life.
Yeah. Oh my God. Now you was just vibing. You forgot what you was supposed to do. You looked up like, wait.
Like, everybody rock.
I just want to rock.
Oh my God.
Brian Hooks in the chat said he just had a couple babes and was just laying up, dog. What's the issue? That's what it sounds like. He was out in St. Pete, big kicking it.
A missing persons report out for this person.
That's tough, right?
I mean, at least he know his people down for him.
I was supposed to say, at least you have somebody that cared.
They was searching, okay? He like, how y'all even find that address?
He got confused. But listen to all the people that she run off that's looking for him. Like, nigga, everybody, the whole family.
Mama.
Yeah. Everybody, nigga.
Did you get there?
He like, what you mean?
What do you mean? What's the problem? What happened?
Look, everyone has been looking for you, bitch. You have a whole missing person out on your ass right now. I'm leaving St. Pete from that girl house. JC knows everything. Mama, fucking Cincy, TJ, DJ, Daddy, Grandma, Granddaddy. Where the fuck you been at?
Like 8 people, bro. Literally the whole tribe knows, nigga. We coming. She like, we all know, and we pulling up in St. Pete. It's going down. Like, that's a lot of love he got, though. He got a real family, though. I give it to him, because they was like, yo, we finna go find dude. But I guess the first name she said, did she say, who she say the first name? Whoever the girl's name was, that's got to be his lady, because she's like, yo, she knows everything. Dee or whatever name.
Yeah,
knows
that's
everything.
like they done hit up whoever he know.
Because who knows at this point if the sister knew what was actually happening, they thinking, legit, that's literally. But I think it was worth. It was a great. Like I met great people. I hit some phenomenal moves that night. Like there's nights where you just dance better than like you do on other nights. But I feel like ultimately that sister knew the tea from the beginning, and then whole time maybe she wasn't hearing from him or something went left to where she was like, oh shit, like maybe this girl then did something. Who knows? She was like her antennas was up to the point that she had to alert everybody clearly. Like I feel like she was the point of contact to say, okay, this is what's happening.
Yeah, his sister's a rider, because his sister, you can tell she been holding. She was like, his sister like, nigga, I had to tell her, bro. Like, that's why she called him a bitch. She was like, that was a personal bitch. That wasn't just like, she was like, bitch, like you made me do this shit. Like,
right.
I would have called my brother a bitch.
Like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Are you dumb or stupid? Got mom out here wearing and shit.
See,
like,
but
mom,
you know
freaked out.
yeah, mama on her way, nigga. Like,
I'm sure he learned many lessons that day. Many lessons.
Nigga, you know your mama will ride a nigga when she on her way by herself, nigga. Mama on her way, like she just gonna find you, nigga. Like he like, how y'all even get the girl address? Cause mama finna pull up on old girl. Be like, hey, where the fuck my son at?
Right.
Finna beat
But
this
that
girl
goes-
ass.
But that goes to say though, man, I always tell people, man, you gotta remember at least a few numbers. You gotta commit to memory. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's like you know his family. Like with that happening, you should know how your family get down. Why you just go MIA like that?
He needed to at least hit up his sister. Apparently, that was the key to Lionel's point. She was the key to everything. You gotta at least hit your sister up and be like, "Yo, I'm good. Here's what's going on." Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And she could have smoothed it out. Like, nah, I talked to him, but he ain't hit up nobody. He was like, he goes on to say like, my phone was broke, it was off, and I couldn't turn it on. But yeah, bro, you got to figure out how to hit somebody up, fam.
But you're right. Let me write down some phone numbers because this day and age.
That's so true. Like in the midst, because even I can relate to that because in the midst of me rocking that night, I ended up losing my phone.
Again,
I knew that this was like in the mix. Like I could feel that this was gonna be happening soon. Like I could feel that my phone was gonna
Lionel, how long have we known each other, Lionel? About 2.5, maybe 3 years now? How long has it been?
Like 2018, 2019.
Yeah, I think like sometime like that.
2018.
I swear, Lionel has lost his phone once every year that I've known this guy. At least once.
No damn sense.
No, it's a real thing. I don't know. I can't even explain it. I was talking to Tamara about this the other day, but I just don't feel any attachments to like my device at all. I actually feel like a piece of like I kind of despise my device in a bit, like in a way. So I'll just be like, stay away from me. I'm about to rock. Somebody hold this.
Not somebody hold this.
He will lose that phone. I know that.
Apple Watch with the sailor.
We were just talking about this too. But see, that's the thing. I'm about to take this as a break. Like I'm taking a break from technology. Like I don't want any device at all.
But the location,
because we need to talk.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the location is the thing that like
location don't even matter at this point.
Yeah. You know what's funny though? We just had a show maybe a couple Tuesdays ago. Guys were talking on Tuesday, me and Chris Blake, about, hey, in a relationship, do you, at what point are you sharing locations out here? You know what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes, like you said, like I know I've been places sometimes where I just I'm going somewhere, I see somebody I haven't met in a while, and before you know it, it's an hour that y'all been just sitting there talking, you know what I'm saying? You don't even realize it. Sometimes having that location on puts the other person at ease. Okay, yeah, he said he was going up to such and such. I see he's still there. Whatever the hell he's doing, he's still there. Right. So, I don't know. But let me ask you, let me ask Tierra though first, and I'm gonna go around though. So in that scenario with the young man who was in St. Pete, because if you're his lady, Tierra, right? You go from, thinking the worst to just now you're just mad at him, right? Mm-hmm. Now you're mad at him, right? Because it's such a range of emotion, is this something? Because clearly he was doing something he wasn't supposed to, right? It appears he was cheating. But because there was such real emotion, at least for a day and a half, that this nigga might be dead, right? Is there any potential for reconciliation in this? For you being like, yo, because now you're just happy that they're alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, you know what I'm saying? The fuck?
I would definitely have to think on it, because, like, what the fuck? Like, what was you doing?
Oh, we know
you had to be MIA this long. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
No, I don't think there would be some type of.
Yeah. And the coochie.
Because I don't like anything for me would sound like a lie.
And because the coochie, that coochie apparently was real good too. He wasn't looking. He talking about his phone was messed up. He wasn't looking for no phone.
Like for 2 days, you ain't even think to go find a family member, a crib, or nothing. You just now pulling up.
Yeah. And I don't know where he's from, but it was some out of town. It was some out of town new. Well, I don't know if it was some new. Out of town he was trying to go get. It's always a little risky anyway when you're trying to go in and out of town or try to go. Yeah, better let somebody know.
They didn't even tell nobody nothing. Like nobody knows nothing. No, because whenever you get back, like we done. Because no.
Yeah, I just want to know you alive first, so I can tell you that you ain't shit. Now that I know you okay, I just want you to know you ain't shit, and you can go back with that bitch. And
Damn.
let me just finish up one more
that
time.
way. You went a whole day, a whole 24 hours, and it's been 2 days.
Yeah.
I'd be trying to figure something out. Like I got to get back home or something because I can't contact nobody.
I don't know whose dog this is in the background, but they really messed this video up. But here we go.
I was in St. Pete, but my phone been down. I don't know how my phone fucked up. It died. It wouldn't turn back on. What is y'all doing all that for? I already told.
I told for you, bro. Mama is
Please,
on her way to St. Pete right now.
For what? How you even got the girl address?
Right the fuck there.
How you even got the girl address? They did some whole investigation work, my boy. Don't worry about how they got that address, but it's gonna go down.
And then he was saying that he already told, but who you tell? Because they not gonna do all that until they figure out, like, did he talk to did anybody get anything from him before we, do all this extra stuff?
Yeah.
Sounds like no.
On a lighter note, though, right, as I alluded to before, it is kind of refreshing to see that, like, yo, this is a very close-knit family, and they are all apparently very concerned because nowadays people's family just, because they might not even trip. Like, I don't know, we ain't heard from him in a few days. I don't know where. Yeah, he's somewhere running the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's him. So
right, right. Yeah,
Mom's was definitely on it.
Oh,
I had lost a braid that
day. You heard her? Mom's on
she on the way.
And it's about
somebody, and then he alive too. Somebody about to tear that ass up.
Yeah, you know her. His mama is super mad right now. But yeah, man. All right, so let's Tory and Meg and Tory sitting in a tree. KISSING.
Oh my
God. What y'all think, man? Megan and Tory. It's been a lot of information that came out. Tory's not going to take the stand. Apparently, from what I heard, it was a strategic move because I guess they were saying interviews that he did, lyrics from songs could all be used if he was to go up there and testify. So he just said, "Nah, I'm good." What's good? Talk to me, Tory. I know you've been following it a little closer.
Yeah, and I'm like, Tory ain't been on there a lot more.
Yeah, it was crazy that he didn't take the stand, but I mean, I do understand the strategicness of it because, like, I even know about that one video he had that he was like, if he would have took stand, they would have showed that video, the jury would have automatically said the nigga guilty because he was like cutting up a hog's foot or a horse foot in a video.
Oh wow.
And it was just like, I was like, where's this video at? Like, I did not see this at all. So, like, he definitely saved his own ass with not going on that stand because they was definitely go automatically get him.
They was going to chew that ass up.
He might still have a chance because it's just now, like, what's going on? Especially after the eyewitness said that they seen a woman shoot a gun first. Well, they said they didn't see the gun, they just seen flashes and the sound, so they just assuming. But they said they seen a woman do it first, and then Tory grabbed a gun from her or something, and then he started shooting multiple times after. So it might be that Kelsey did shoot first. Probably got that gun off of him, and he was like, whoa, wait, or something. I don't know, but I think Kelsey did shoot once. She might just shot the ground. That's why the gun residue was on her hands. And I don't know why Tory will continue shooting, but hey, we'll see what's gonna happen.
And they said they ain't find no fingerprints, but I'm like, he probably had on some gloves. So I don't know. These Canadian niggas be on some other stuff.
they said DNA, but DNA is not like always gonna be on there. Like it's DNA is different, like your fingertip or fingerprints. Fingerprints is they could easily just wipe that off, but they look for DNA. DNA is like saliva or some shit, on there.
Sliding and shit, shooting, that'd be crazy.
But I think it's a few things that came out though, right? Because I think we can all agree. Because I think at first, a few years ago when the story first broke, it was even some people thinking, did she even get shot? So I think we can definitely put that to bed. She got hit with something, some fragments, something happened where somebody was shooting and she was involved. It appears she got shot.
Yeah, they said bullet wasn't her foot, indeed. Yeah. So that she did.
But also, I think that what we've learned in this is that it was a lot of people telling a lot of lies throughout this whole thing, man. It was a lot of stuff that was not true. And I think that's the thing that people, because I think it's two camps. I think one camp is saying, oh, it's messed up that people just don't believe her. It's like, it's not that people don't believe her. It's just we're just listening to the evidence that's coming out. We're like, damn, it's a lot of lies that's being told, right? Like two things can be true. We could look at this and say it's a lot of lies, and she got shot. Like both of those things can be true, right? But like, who shot her? We don't know. She said her back was turned, right? It's a lot of Kelsey got immunity. That's always a little. Is it Kelsey? Is that her name? The friend? Yeah. It's always a little. When somebody's got immunity, you're always kind of like, huh, that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you need immunity? You dig?
And it also came out that they was fighting too, that her and Kelsey was fighting. Because what eyewitness said that they seen two women fighting. Mm-hmm. And then it also said that they was jumping on her and then put Megan in the trunk.
Oh, damn.
I was like, what? Because the eyewitness said he seen all three of them like jumping on Megan. And then, like, he said they thought, I don't know where they was located because he said
all three of them. Wait, what?
The bodyguard or the driver, whoever else was there. But it seemed like he was saying it looked like they was like throw her in the river or something. That's what the eyewitness said.
Oh, damn.
But he said they just like put her in a truck in a trunk. They said trunk on a little caption, but then they was just saying in a car. They threw her in the car.
But that's debatable. Like where you can say like I thought they were gonna do this, or it looked like they were gonna, because ultimately they were just picking her up into the vehicle, because that's like we know that they got her back into the vehicle. They drove off some more, then got pulled over. So like it could have looked like that, but from the beginning, it was like I feel like the only thing that's set in stone in this whole thing is the fact that Megan and Kelsey had a fight, and the flash was next. The initial flash, at least, was next to the woman. I also think it's interesting now because there's more testimony from EJ that says, I'm pretty sure when I was moving the bags, I saw a gun, something that looked like a gun in Kelsey's bag. And she was fighting Megan. The guy said somebody was getting kicked, like repeatedly kicked, and then he sees a flash go off. And then Tory comes out of the car and then more flashes go off. So there's a lot at that point of speculation. Like, was he trying to get the gun from her? Like, who was intentionally shooting? Was she intentionally shooting? Like, but at the end of the day, it's hard to prove like that this man shot 5 times at her and like didn't actually shoot her. Really, just fragments got into her foot. And
I need lie detector.
That's extremely hard to prove. A lie detector test wouldn't prove shit. What needs to happen is like just somebody would have needed to tell the truth from the beginning. Clearly, they were all trying to mix and match some shit off top. Like that's like, so at this point it is speculation. At this point, nobody needs to be charged on speculation because this is the court of law. And we are talking about somebody like intentionally trying to shoot somebody, unless I feel like the easier point to prove would be Kelsey shooting her, because we have eyewitness saying that they were fighting, like actually fighting. She was clearly getting her ass whooped by somebody because there was bald spots in her hair and her leg was bleeding. So she had motive to actually shoot. But that's how I feel about this case, is at this point it's speculation. So what do? Do you charge anyone based on speculation? Because that's kind of fucked up too.
I told my homeboy coming into this, I said, you know, I didn't realize that I didn't particularly like Megan's testimony. I didn't think that her attorneys had her prepared, which sounds weird, but like she just, I don't know, it just like it was kind of all over the place for me. But I thought that Meg, and I'm just going by societal stuff, right? At this point, I thought that Meg, no matter what happens in this, let's say that it's a mistrial or that it's not guilty or whatever it is, right? Let's just go with those scenarios. There's going to be a segment of the population, of the culture, that's going to say, you see, nobody ever believes black women, right? Like there's going to be that audience, right? No matter what. We don't know how large it's going to be, but if that becomes the outcome, then they're going to say, see, nobody believes her. Or let's say somebody gets convicted. Let's say Tory gets, they say, yeah, nope, that nigga did it, guilty as hell. Then it's going to be people that say, see, all of y'all that doubted, now y'all, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I'm with you, Lionel. I think it's so much uncertainty in this that how can anybody who's being objective, if you just a damn Megan fan and you just from the beginning was gonna believe it, okay, whatever. But if you being objective, Like if anybody who's being objective, you got to really sit back and say, I don't really know who the hell did it. You know what I'm saying?
And they want to talk about bringing all this other stuff up to the like stand as far as Tory goes and like character, but like nothing could ever like there's nothing that like things happen all the time, and but like people might be aggressive and might get like a brawl or whatever at the bar, but never shoot somebody ever, or like the person that had the cleanest of lives and slaves ended up killing somebody or shooting somebody. So it's like you can't even use that. And then at the end of the day, if you want to do that, how many lawsuits has Megan Thee Stallion been in the name of like merit, in the name of like she's actually going against like the label that put her on? Right now, she's in a lawsuit in the name of like, wait, she's crossing us. Hold on, wait, integrity. So if you want to take that route, it would have to be both ways. So that's why I'm like, this is all interesting. This is all OD. And initially, everyone knows I thought Tory was like the leprechaun from the hood, like hostile. I really did feel that. I still do feel that. Like I think that's undisputable. But I mean, it's hard for me to believe that he just shot him at this point. That sounds crazy.
Can we agree on the scenario though, from based on the information? Correct me if I'm wrong or if I'm missing anything, Torian. But from what I heard, the way my ghetto hood ears heard it, right?
Yes.
Just going back to that time, this is what I heard. This is what I was interpreting it, right? Was that they was at a party. They decided Meg or Kelsey or one of the two or both of them probably got upset or was hating because it appeared that Tory was about to get some of that Jenna girl. He was about to get some of that Jenna girl. So it was like, F this, we leaving. You need to leave with us too. He didn't want to leave because he like, hold on, I'm finna get ready to get some of this Jenna. Y'all bullshitting. Now they get upset, right? They leave, then they go back. No, we finna go get that nigga girl. He ain't gonna stay there. F that. We going back to get him. They go and get him. When they go get him, now Tory upset because they didn't blew up his spot. So he say, oh, y'all gonna blow up my spot? Well,
blow your foot off.
Well, no. Kelsey, did your friend tell you that I've been knocking her off, right? She wanted you to hook you up with me. Did she tell you that I've been hitting her? Now, Kelsey is hurt, and she like, you know how girls say, how black women, bitch, what? Right? That's how she was like to Megan, right? And then Megan, now she mad at Tory, and then everybody get to fighting. At some point, whoever got the pistol, somebody pull out the blicky, give me I'm gonna shoot this bitch. Fuck that. This bitch didn't. And then, it's just some ghetto shit, just some hood, just some basic hood shit. Somebody got mad because somebody fucking somebody, and now they want to hurt somebody because everybody drunk and drinking.
It's also interesting that like EJ was actually her stylist, and of course that didn't work out. That's another thing. Like so many relationships of hers that fail. But then aside from that, he was still attesting to like the character of Tory. He was saying like, I've been around him a few times and I've never like felt any kind of bad energy or felt anything like crazy from him. Never seen him with a gun or aggressive in that way. So that was his thing to Tory, but he was clearly saying that they had drunk like 6 or 7 bottles. Like they were very fucking drunk. Megan was drunk off her ass and she likes to be like that. That's her thing. So just like even when there's somebody like that works for you and they're still like attesting to other person's character, I'm like, there's a lot of things that say something like on the undertone, but then in the court of law, you can't even run with that. So that's why I'm just like, okay, so then you don't make really any decision. You just like say, okay, let's let this be in the past. Right. Like, okay, you're shaking ass, you're getting your money now. Yeah. You're still independent, like your career isn't over yet, Tory. So okay, let's just keep it moving.
It was only them 4 there by the time all that shit happened.
What?
Because they were at a party, right?
But the Jenna girl kicked them out, right? It was like, yo, fuck out of here with this Negro stuff.
Like, once they came back for Tory is when like Kylie was like, nah, we need to end this. We need to cut this out. Probably because like the police had got called already about like the noise complaints or whatever. So she probably was trying to end that. But I mean, EJ did speak, and I take everything with a grain of salt, just because, like, I mean, he could always be biased against Megan, not want to work with him again, or like, they cutting that like work thing.
Yeah.
Even though he did attest to like she is a different person when she's drunk, which is like common thing, But he also said that she gets aggressive. He said it's one of two things, like she might be that fun drunk or she might be that aggressive drunk. He said that night she was that aggressive, like once I think he said once Tory came or whatever, she got agitated, and you could tell. So she probably was on some BS and being hella aggressive. That's probably also maybe why Kylie was like, you know what, I'm sensing the same shit. So let's just end this and call it a night, and let's just dip. You know, y'all gotta go. You know, my baby in the house sleep. Let's go. Let's wrap it up. But yeah, I mean, I get it though. It just depends. Like, I just don't think Autumn was so drunk to tell from the beginning. So nobody was really telling that truth in the beginning. But I feel like if it's all happened sober, it'll be a different story. You know, it'll be more facts from the beginning, you know, more truths from the beginning versus like people just speaking about like what they was feeling. You know, they speaking from blackout, you know, so you can't really recall much from that. So
can I do something real quick? I know Lionel's not gonna like this, but can I put some respect real quick on Tory Lanez name? Real quick. Just gonna put some respect on his name. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you. Can I just explain why I want to put some respect?
Torian is the one that's not gonna like this.
No.
Hold on. Can I put some respect on his name, Torian? Let me tell you why, cousin Torian. Because
let me see.
Tory was out there dolo, right? He wasn't crewed up. He wasn't with nobody. It was just him and a bunch of girls, right?
I don't know if it was his driver or was it?
Yeah, the driver, but like he wasn't with like none of his homeboys. It was just like Tory, right?
Yeah.
So Tory's out here. First of all, Tory's out here by himself with his driver or bodyguard. He got Megan, who he's knocking off. He got Kelsey, who he's knocking off. He goes to a party and he's working on Kylie, trying to get him some of that. Mind you, this guy's like 5'3". And then do y'all also remember? And this might be a Canadian thing because Drake moves the same way. Y'all remember he got into it with Travis Scott when he went into with him and Travis Scott had like some little tension, right? So is this a Canadian thing that the way they try to get back is try to fuck your girl or your ex-girl? Or is this some Canadian nigga shit? Is this what they do?
Probably.
I feel like that is, but I also feel like it's just like a thing with money, like it's power type stuff. But it's just like, why not, right? Like, why not? Like, you're there and like you already like clearly have hit Kelsey. And now the richest in the room, and the richest, you're at the house of, and you know, it's like they probably cross paths that often, or maybe they did.
But am I wrong? What's the timeline on? Am I tripping? But I thought I saw a video of him pressing. It was at least per the video, it seemed like he was pressing Travis Scott in the studio.
I vaguely remember that, but I don't remember when it was before.
Yeah, let me see. I'll pull up the goddamn video. Shit.
I didn't see that one. I don't begin.
While I look for that, let me play y'all my favorite goddamn song going right now. Let me put this up for y'all real quick. In case anybody else is going through this in 2021. Here you go. Hold on. Let me bring it back.
What's wrong with you? My bitch runs the street at night, and I can't sleep. I'm saying my bitch runs the street at night, and I can't sleep. I'm saying, y'all, always knew she was a...
There you go, goddammit. My bitch runs the street at night, goddammit. And I can't sleep.
Oh my God.
Okay, my bad. Hold on. What it says here? Kylie was probably here for it. Yeah. Listen, I'm sure Kylie was with all. Listen, I have to put some respect on Tory Lanez's name. Tory was out here getting it popping in these streets, because typically when we see these rappers move around, that's why I always tell dudes like, yo, it does you no good to be 4, 5, 6 deep. That actually kind of is intimidating to women when like you coming to see her or her friend, there's like 5 of y'all, like, goddamn nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Mm-hmm. Is this a gangbang porno? What the fuck is happening now? You know what I'm saying? Like, who do you think I am? But no, he was out there by himself, moving around, him and his driver. You dig? And again, I'm not promoting nobody if he's the shooter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not excusing that. I'm just simply saying it seems as though this all went south when they went back to get Tory, and somehow at some point it seems like he dropped that bomb that, you know, I'm fucking Megan too, right? You know what I'm saying? That was the bomb that got dropped. You know I'm hitting that too, right? You know what I'm saying? That's some hurtful shit, boy. That's some hurtful shit.
And then I definitely get them being drunk because I'll be drunk and the next day I do not remember. It takes days for something to come back in my mind, like, oh yeah, that did happen. And then like day 5, oh yeah, that did happen. And like the next week, I'm like, yo, that happened too. Yeah. Like I do not be remembering. So they probably was just, I mean, it was definitely a lot of lies and, altering of, whatever did happen, what they did remember. But some shit, they just like, whenever they started recollecting all that, they like, well, okay, I can't say that because that did happen. I did shoot her and I am her best friend, but I can't say that.
I just feel that because like, I mean, it's been times I was drunk and I done almost got into fights with my friends and shit, and I wouldn't even remember the shit the next day. Or I remember bits and pieces of it. That was in college though. That was some wild shit. Niggas be drunk.
You don't try to put me in that. I don't know.
I can't relate.
I found the video of Tory and Travis. Let me see when this is. This is 4 years ago, so this would have been before. I don't know when all this shit went down. That's before though. Right?
2020. This happened 2020. So 4 years ago would have been like 8.
Videos from 4 years ago. So here we go. Let's see what happens here.
It don't say it on the. Never mind.
There you go. Look how little Tory is. He pressing that nigga. Press him, Tory. Get out of the way. Tell this nigga get out of the way. Come on, man.
I sound like something, my nigga. I said what I said. If you felt the way and you want to handle it the way you want to handle it, that's why we're here right now. So I'm saying, what do you want to do, bro? Do you want to do? No. Are we apologizing, or are you want to shoot the fake, my niggas? I'm just trying. Everybody can get out of here. Every single person can get out of here. Literally, every person can get out of here, and we can shoot the fake, my nigga. And we can get out. Niggas want to fight. Everybody just get out of here, my nigga. Let's just shoot the fake. Yo, it seems like you're just trying to come at my nigga. I'm not for that, my nigga. I'm not for that, my nigga. I'm not for that, my nigga. We can shoot the fake right now.
Oh, I gotta tell y'all gotta put some respect on Tory Lanez's name. God damn it, Tory.
Respect, or if it's just he got an anger problem. Because I mean, they also didn't want to get put on stand because they was gonna bring up the incident with him and the boy from Love and Hip Hop, how he attacked that boy for no reason.
Who?
Prince. Because Prince, I think
he's like the club promoter guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They was gonna bring him on stand too, Prince, like as a character, he just came at me for no reason. They would also probably brought up August because he done hit August for
he did smack the shit out of August. Tory Lanez with the shit.
He got that short man syndrome. That's what they be saying. The short women always got anger issues.
This is facts. Tory going around smacking. Tory, man.
He like, y'all, just because I'm short, y'all not for disrespect me, but I feel him on that. Like, go ahead, do
period. That's what I used to say. Just because I'm little don't mean nothing.
Yeah, the fuck? You think it's sweet?
Seconds and you won't have a penis, okay?
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. The hell? You went too far.
I'm just kidding. Nobody.
That was the thing in the 90s, though. A lot of women would be like, "Yeah, if you cheat on me, it was a woman that famously did that in the 90s, a white woman, Lorena Bobbitt in the 90s caught her husband cheating and cut off his penis.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and like threw it on like the side of the road. Crazy. And that became like a whole thing for women. Like, oh, you cheat on me, nigga. I pull a Lorena Bobbitt on you. I'm glad that women don't say that anymore because that's not a way to do it.
They don't say no more, they just do it now. They don't talk no more.
That should never cross your mind of, you know how I'll get him back? I'll wait till he goes to sleep. And now, no, why would you do that? Stop it. Get some help. Get some help if that thought goes through your mind. You dig? Okay. But apparently though, I was gonna say Torian. Damn, my bad. Tory, not Torian. Tory pulled up on Travis and wanted to shoot the fade, and that's what I'm saying. It seems like these Canadian dudes is moving a little bit different. Because these Canadian dudes is like, the way I'll get you back is I'll have sex with your girl, your ex-girl, or your baby mama, somebody you got feelings with, and make it really hurt, nigga. You dig? So he was trying, he was in there trying his best to shoot his shot at Kelly. I'm sorry, at Kylie. So when Megan them came back with that bullshit, he was extra annoyed. He like, y'all messing up my mission. I'm trying to get back at this nigga Travis, and y'all coming in here with this bullshit. Kelsey, you know I'm hitting that. Did she tell you I'm fucking her? And there you go. Now everybody fighting. And I personally think if it's all three of them, every man for himself, I think we can all agree that Megan gonna kick everybody ass, right?
You would think
I got my money on Megan. Fuck what y'all talking about.
I probably would have been mad too if I was trying to do something and then they came back on that other. Like, come on, man. I wouldn't be mad to the point of getting to like this kind of situation. Nah, but
look, has everybody been there before though, where like you and your friends go out, y'all meet some other people, right? You and that person is vibing. What you laughing for? Hold on, watch this. What the hell just happened? This you good?
Because of Tory, because this nigga be wild in college.
No, I'm just saying though. I've had this scenario where like y'all go out, some of y'all meet somebody, you and your person is vibing, and you like, oh, this is gonna go down tonight. And these motherfuckers ain't having a good. So they like, come on, let's go. Like, no, motherfucker, I do not want to leave. Shit, get your ass
That happened with Tori and then one of our friends. Somebody pulled somebody hair and she got a little crazy.
I'm not pulling hair.
Just try to shift the wig a little bit.
Yeah, because people be going to go home and it's like it ain't that. You ain't trying to go home that bad to go to sleep, nigga. Stop it.
No, you definitely be irritated when you in having a good mood and you like on a party. They looking irritated. They ready to go home. You're like, oh, I guess we can go down. Like fuck, like shit.
I can easily like block that energy out. So much energy you can.
That's gonna make it
go. I'm
not
sure.
You do that song like before, like you just get taken away. Just walk away and rock.
That's gonna make me more mad. I'm like, this nigga know I'm ready to go. He just
Now we hitting 5 o'clock now. Okay. I ain't saying no nap today. Okay.
Right.
Nah.
Fucked up because it seems like when your friend want to go, that's the time where like you getting the most action that night. Like, hold on, motherfuckers is pulling up on me heavy. I'm getting shit. It's popping in here tonight. Don't get mad because they ain't choosing you on you. Fuck.
Come back around like, who ready to go?
Yeah.
Why? Guess you taking a lift or Uber or something.
Right.
You didn't drive.
And you get that whole thing with women where a girl be like, okay, I'm gonna ride with him. No, you don't even know this nigga, girl. Come on, like, oh, chill with your ass. Oh shit. Speaking of somebody who might do some shit like this, what up, Naomi? Goddamn it!
Hey y'all, happy No Strings Day. Sorry, I'm late. I literally just started Christmas shopping.
Jesus Christ, what's today?
I'm done celebrating the old holidays. I'm just doing it for the sake of like my son's childhood, I guess.
There you go. Do it for your baby.
I'm about to turn into that family member that's not getting nothing. I am here to spend time with you guys.
Girl, I already told you ain't got no kids. I would not feel obligated to give anybody anything if I didn't have children. Like,
hit me up during tax season.
No, that's the true holiday for me. That's the truth. That's what I'd be looking for. Like, fuck Christmas, like mid-February, early March, I'm gonna have my check. Okay. That's the holiday.
Yeah, I'm hoping earlier than that. Shit, I need that money now.
I'm like, look, I got a kid though, so they be holding that shit to the middle of February for their I'm a vet. I'm a vet in this shit, okay?
Y'all seen them videos about of Derek Jackson's like wife or
I didn't see. I think Tori had posted it on the No Strings page.
Yeah, I
I
did.
don't think I listened to it though.
And everybody is like, I see why this is happening.
Russian.
was wild.
Now in the name of Jesus. Gotta have this shit, but 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 gotta hit this shit, but gotta have this
repeating like
this. You demons of mind control, mind blockage, depression. Vomit yourself out now in the name of Jesus. Gotta have this shit, but 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 gotta hit this shit, but gotta have this shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I would have been pure.
Demons of mind control, mind blockage.
She wasn't talking no real tongues. That was not no real tongue. She was shut up, but shut up, that shit. Like, what? Why are you cussing, ma'am? Shit. She's like, fuck this shit, what the fuck this shit, what the fuck this shit. Like, girl.
And then be like, in the name of Jesus. Excuse me.
Some rebuke something. No, you need to rebuke whatever you try to say.
What is going on here?
That was one of the great stories of the year, though, because everybody that saw them sitting there together knew that like that was some bullshit. Whatever they had going on was some bullshit. And apparently, from what I've heard, the reason they get a divorce because basically he got caught cheating again. You know what I'm saying? He tried to put it like, oh, we just no, nigga, you got caught out there again. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he making the brothers look bad. He can't even cheat right. And it seemed like she would, you know what's crazy? No disrespect to her, but it seems like she's one of these women that's so oblivious that as long as he would have just kind of held the shit down, like just been discreet, he could have just cheated and she would have been okay.
No, it was the first time.
Yeah, he just all out in public is disrespectful though.
Yeah, I feel like he actually loved her this time.
You said what?
I think he did
he actually loved her this time.
Yeah.
But look, that goes back to that thing that we were talking about last week, that men don't be breaking up with women. They just like will do increasingly worse shit until they leave.
Yeah, I do feel like he definitely just like at this point, I'm gonna just cheat and it's just gonna be whatever. It'll be a little bit easier. It's easier than just saying I want a divorce, because then you got to hear that damn video in your damn living room.
He was the one who filed for divorce.
That
was the crazy part, because they was like, how did this nigga go do that? But like he the one who's on all the dirt.
Yeah.
Well,
here's what he said. He said earlier this year, after much prayer, counseling, and deep consideration, we decided to go our separate ways and file for divorce. Making a decision to file was one of the hardest decisions in my life, but I found peace.
No, it was not.
Know that our mission of raising healthy children, starting with healthy and whole parents, is still being accomplished. Whatever the fuck that means, nigga.
So they have kids. I didn't remember that.
Yeah, they got multiple kids together. Yeah.
I forgot.
I'm like, see, we got multiple kids. We're not getting divorced.
Oh damn.
Bitch, you think I'm gonna just take care of 3 kids by myself? You think they finna be on my head? 3 kids? My 1 kid be on my head. Like, no, I cannot. We're just gonna have to like be roommates.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's what it needs to be. I'm like, because that shit will probably shift in a few years anyway. You know.
Oh, I ain't know they been get okay. It says from falling in love as just teenagers to becoming spouses and now co-parents. I'm grateful for the years we've spent together and wouldn't trade them for anything. I was blessed to have such an amazing person in my life and will forever be thankful for all she's meant to our family. We ask that if you pray to please pray for us as we navigate the grieving process. If not, please respect our privacy.
How you gonna ask us to pray for y'all's divorce?
I know, that's why I was laughing. Like, I don't know how that works.
Pray for y'all to get back together. You need to go home. What's up? You want me to pray for you to go home tonight? You need to leave that Instagram house alone and go home. That's what I'm praying for.
He's trying to pray for a good transition into leaving her.
Pray that I leave this bitch. Please pray for me.
And I know this is too much.
Because this divorce about to be hell, okay?
Oh yeah,
I'm coming to a space where
I hope not. Divorce is such a...
And I'm coming to a space where I'm like now, even like, of course, I'm growing up. That's what's happening. But ultimately, you just understand. You always hear that the man like leaves, but the man really does leave. If this is gonna be over, it's because the man has made it like that way, one way or the other. Whether like you have decided not to reconcile it to just like be completely shut off, or you have like done something to continuously like end it. Like you as a man definitely lead the current in that way.
What's funny with him, note, is that like his rhetoric online and the woman that he describes that he wants or that's a host, it's literally his wife. But all the women that he gets caught with are literally the exact opposite.
Like, he needs to tell her to stop dressing different. Like, stop coming like this.
Yes, he wanted her to cover up. That's why she look, you know what I'm saying? He wanted
He
to do all
want his women to be covered up, and he
That's a lie. I don't know what that lie is coming from, because clearly that's not the reality for him. Like, so you need to actually talk to her, go shopping with her, and let her know what you like, show her what you think would be hot.
But that's probably another thing. She probably is that type of person where she likes to be covered up.
I have seen somebody pull up old pictures of how
I did too.
Dressing before.
That
I
she
mean,
was a baddie.
That crazy, but
they were saying that she was a baddie, and then he made her become like this. And then
no, you know what? I was gonna say that if you look at old pictures, it's like, oh shit, I'm not saying she's not an attractive woman now, but it's, I don't know, it just seems like it's something like a different aura.
A hardcore Christian is what happened. Like she hella religious is what it had to be.
Yeah.
If that's like, because he said they were together since teenagers, so like he had already been there. So I feel like it probably would have been the religion that made her like switch it up.
Yeah,
which you know probably of course did pick up from that nigga. So
yeah, like if you've been with somebody,
like, man, she didn't get a chance to experience like
right
a different person that has a different point of view of life. It's just
that's
you see that on social media, and that's not gonna get through her as easy as it would if she was able to experience another man. Because
of course, I speak
girl, that's why I always be I'd be so sad when I hear like women are still like with their high school sweethearts, like when they're older, like my boss, like, cause for one, niggas be cheating. So I know if you were with this nigga through high school, through him being a teenager, a young man, like I know you went through some cheating shit, and like you haven't, like, you trust this man. It's the only man you ever really been with. Like you're not. I'm like, girl. Just go out and do some shit.
And they be so confident.
Go out and do some shit too.
I would want to be like
get some get back at least. You're not gonna leave
something new.
Whoa, hold on. Y'all are holding high school cheating against this man now as an adult? Some high school.
I'm just saying. You never know. And I said into early 20s too. Who knows? Who knows? Because men, of course, like I feel like both people just need those times to be single and independent. Those are key times for that shit. And like sometimes some people will find that way even if they are in a committed relationship. They still will.
Don't like, and then as teenagers, we don't really know, like we don't know ourselves. We start learning shit. I'm fucking 30 and I'm still figuring myself out. What the hell?
Damn. Okay, that's what.
Yeah, but and then you said like you're holding teenage stuff against each other, but like when you are like when that is part of your relationship, like that was the time like y'all were in a fucking relationship too.
Because
so yeah,
it reduces down to either growing apart or growing together. Like that stuff is either going to make you guys like become stronger, or it's gonna make you guys, you will resent this person. That's an option, or you might say like, that love can cover shit, and love is greater than a lot of, like real love for real is powerful, so it can totally wipe and swipe some shit. But that's also, I always say love is like an action. It's like a decision, and like such an like intentional thing to like do and be in. And so you can totally, if you like grow into that through some shit, if you were to like go through some shit early on, like as young people, because that's something to understand when you like step out of, because at some point you'll be like at lunch, like I've heard from some of my older advisors, should I say elder, and like they like you'll be at lunch at like 60 something and like have gone through so much and like have nothing to talk about, just be like looking each other in the eye. It's beautiful still. And then like looking at the younger couples and like that being like, I remember, but that's the thing to like know. And so when you know that and have that in hindsight, then you, whenever you're communicating through like obstacles, then it is different versus like just feeling like, bitch, this is me right now. I have these emotions. I have this ego. This what the fuck I feel. This what that made me experience. I mean, because that is something to consider for sure. But like, you know, you have to have hindsight as well, and especially in terms of like wanting a long-term relationship, because we're dealing with humans. Like, imagine having like an animal. That shit wouldn't even be easy. I wouldn't put up with that shit. Like animals, but ultimately, I'm like, we're dealing with humans, like a whole other human that you decide to say, okay, let's do this. And so that takes a lot more like grace. Like, imagine how like God has like grace for us as humans, and that's in the name of love, to say like, I understand, like you just don't know. You know?
And what's crazy?
That's one thing I have learned from you, Lionel. Like when you say like love literally needs to be an intentional action. Like you have to be moving intentionally, like, because, you know, and even when it comes to like your stance on cheating, like how you're like, I would never even put myself in that position. That's how strong you really got to be coming at that shit. Because any other lesser thought shit, your ass get
it's like a every moment
up
kind of thing. It's never like a just like, okay, it's like a all the time kind of thing. But then I even heard someone that's older just recently say like, until like even you as a man prove to yourself that like there's gonna be so many temptations that you have to be stronger than, and prove that you can like stand on your own 10 feet. And then once you get to that point, then okay, that's a different part of life. But like coming up through life is like going through temptation, like you're coming up the hill, like it is finding your footing. And then to like have a woman through that is such a blessing, but it is not easy too at the same time. It's life. Hello.
And that's on period.
I think that at some point Derek Jackson is probably going to look back and realize that, damn, you know what I'm saying, I probably should still be with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that like this is the stuff that he thinks that like he wants right now. Maybe he didn't have that time. I don't know exactly when they got together as teenagers, and he thinks that like this looks, you know what I'm saying? But that woman, you knew her since you were a teenager. Y'all had multiple kids together. Y'all did all this amazing stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Like, possibly, and it seems like she's the type of woman that really, you know, however you want to roll, she was really rolling with him with like his whole online message with how women should be, and he was in his church and he was doing this, and she was rocking with everything, right? So, you know, I hope she's okay. That nigga, I hope she's okay. Cause she the one.
He's seemingly all right. He probably won't be for long. Like,
usually he'll be okay in the short term. He finna go out here and be like Lamar Odom. He gonna be in a brothel, passed out somewhere.
Or he might not be okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
oh no, he gonna be trying to go back in 6 months. He gonna be asking her, hey, so you know,
well, he got a new girlfriend.
Oh, he don't like her though.
He posted up with her.
No, she looked good.
Of course, this nigga trying to win a divorce still.
He trying to get a divorce, and you know his wife out here putting these videos out and shit. So he probably
she talking crazy.
You're like, well, I'm gonna post this because I think I'm happy.
Right. Yeah, you know. So, but shout out to her though. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a crazy story because he was sitting there talking and she was just sitting there in her camouflage, talking about her armor for Jesus. Jesus Christ.
That moment, I knew that whole thing. I'm like, this your wife, bro? Like, wait. Y'all are crazy, okay?
Yeah.
Just a little bit for me. Y'all got some other stuff going on. Seeing them two just, you know, make a little interview or whatever. That was crazy.
Let me ask y'all. So since we're talking about like we're speculating on potentially what they're going through, and we're talking about like they've been together, they said since their teenage years. What if one person in a relationship is like, hey, I'm being transparent with you, Naomi. I'm being transparent with you, Torian, TT, Lionel. I only want to be with you. But like I love you, you my heart, all that, whatever little lovey-dovey shit people say to each other. I don't do all that. But you know, all that little shit, right? But physically, I feel like I want to experience somebody else. So how about we just bring a third party into the bedroom?
I'd be like, I feel the same way. Let's bring a fourth party.
Wow.
You got me fucked up.
Right. I feel the same way. Let's call your best friend.
Wait a minute.
Let's go. You a third person. Let's bring your best friend in.
Because I definitely want to feel, some little more girthy or something, You just never know. You think you the only one going through this shit? Okay.
A little more.
I would just need to I would appreciate the transparency, and because for me that's vulnerability, that's actual connection.
Yes.
To feel like you couldn't talk to your partner, that's the nightmare for me.
Yeah.
So I would appreciate the vulnerability, so I would probably respond just with time and space. I would seem to mentally prepare and meditate on this, pray on this, just let me feel through this. And then I'll have an answer and we'll see how we go about this. But ultimately I appreciate what is the greatest thing, the takeaway is I appreciate that amount of vulnerability. And that shouldn't be overlooked. I would make sure that's coddled, make sure that you understand that this is appreciated. Based on you go into that place.
Yes, there you go. Your partner
fuck you and getting it anyway.
Right.
That can happen.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. I would definitely love that. But there's no but. I would love that. We just have to, I have to sit on the side, think about that, and then come back okay, what exactly is the issue? What's because I still want to know a little bit.
There's an issue. There doesn't have to be an issue. And I might, that's the thing. So that's why I was saying mentally prepare. Because I feel like if I would have honestly been in that position, especially now I'm almost at 8 years in my relationship, and I would just have to take myself I just say okay, well, this is interesting. This is different. Because it's not a question of love. I know how I feel. I know that this person loves me. So then what do you do? Do you just what do you do? Do you because I feel like that direction saying, okay, what's the issue? That's your ego talking. And you have to recognize and love, you have to fight your own ego for real, especially somebody like me, because I'm really powerful. And that's a thing to know, period, about yourself. So if I allow my ego to operate, then I'm gonna be egotistic, narcissistic in some ways. I'm gonna be powerful in that way. So it's important to know. And so when you take yourself out of it, then what? We're talking about love, and it's not about you. And if this person is having this thought and this desire, do you love them or not? And then what do you do? What do you do? That's always my question. So then what do you do with the bottom line? The bottom line is this is a desire. So what do you do? So what do you do at that point? Do you say absolutely the fuck not? That's an option. You can say absolutely the fuck not. Or what do you do? Do you say, okay, well, access granted. Let's see what this looks like.
Yeah, and then that'll bring more questions.
Granted that fast, because I just feel like that would just be a big thing, right? Just because we would be opening up our relationship into so many external factors that can come into play here. I feel like when you open up your bedroom, your relationship, there's just so much that can occur, when you're having to worry about, okay, well, you need to be using condoms. You need to make sure a girl's not finna pop up pregnant, or that you're finna pop up with an STD, or that you're finna pop up with some feelings. And now it's, okay, well, I did want you forever, but now that I've experienced something different, I actually would like to go this route instead. So it's just so many things that could.
Well, that's okay.
For me, yeah, I feel and depending how it go, it might be a no for me. I would be great that you came to me with this, but I'd be maybe you just want to get out the relationship. Is how I would feel.
I just had a conversation actually with it was 3 of my friends, and 2 of them are in a relationship. And one of my friends asked, will we do a threesome? And
hold on, with you?
No, they were just saying it was 4 of us at the table. It was 4 of us at the table, and 2 of us in a relationship. And our other friend, he was like, "Would y'all do a threesome?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Then one of the guys in the couple said, "Yeah," and the other one said, "No." And we were like, "Why?" Is it because what blase? He was just like, "I would do a threesome if I wasn't in a relationship, but if I'm in a relationship, I don't want to have no threesome." And we were just trying to figure out why. He didn't give a real reason why, but I mean, his reason is no, he don't want to do that. He with his partner, he want to be with his partner only, which you can respect that. But then it's on the other hand, his partner was like, "Yeah, I would be down to that." And we like, so would you, if knowing he wants to, would you want to? And he was like, no, I will give him the space to like go have fun if he want to, but like I'm not going to participate in that. And I thought it was like interesting. I was like, okay, like
no, because I feel like at some point, like maybe it's just not in alignment anymore. Like if I still kind of just want to be one partner, committed relationship, but you don't want that anymore. Like you want something more open. Like if I'm not willing to shift and like that's what you want, then I don't know. It may have to come into a break for me because I don't know if I know. Like because a threesome, I feel like a threesome with the man I love, like I'd be that bitch out here about that got in a fight at the threesome. Like I could feel it. Like I feel like if I have a threesome, like the girl is there for me. Like he could probably get his dick sucked, but no, you're not fucking this girl.
Oh wow.
I couldn't take that. No, but she gonna eat my pussy while I take this dick. Okay, like that's exactly what we could do.
And it's something like we gotta be mentally. If we're ever even gonna accept that, like we have to be mentally, physically prepared for that. I'm definitely. I'm like we're not ever be prepared for that because I'm like at one point.
Bitch, that's my
dick. I'm like. You fucking her a little too good. So like, are you showing out right now? Because you wanted this, but you don't. You trying these new moves with this, like.
And see, that's why. Bottom line,
and you'll be mad if I was gone.
Like that's a whole like that's a planet. If you will, that's a planet of its own. And so, if you were to ever get on a spaceship and go to that planet. It takes extreme security. You can't have any sort of insecurities within self because they will be magnified. They would be magnified in a situation like that. I would imagine you'd be feeling all types of things and having all types of thoughts that are just based on not feeling secure. But if you were, but ultimately you put yourself in that situation. Mm-hmm. So if you're gonna put yourself in that situation, you would need to totally be assured and confident and be intentional. And like, why am I here? And what is this about? And you know.
And that's why I asked men at the beginning, are you like, have you ever, I'll ask if, are you into like, threesomes or whatever? And if they are like, have you ever tried it before? If they haven't, I'm like, baby, because it ain't happening with me right now.
Like it's like 7. I said planets, but the better analogy would be 7 seas. It's similar to the 7 seas in the way that not everyone knows how to navigate all the waters. You are not from that even side of the planet to be trying to just navigate the middle of those waters. That's not even wise. So that's the thing. But then for the people that are of that area, that would be nothing to just go from this piece of land across the ocean to this piece of land. That would be nothing. You have been knowing the waters to navigate because there are 7 seas. It's not just one, and nothing is set to say, bitch, come like this. Bottom line, nothing's that way. There are 7 seas, and that's okay, and that should be understood. But it should also be understood. Navigate responsibly.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a conversation that has to be had. It's like because I think before, if y'all gonna get into that, it's a lot of conversations probably need to be had. Maybe not even just one, right? You want to have multiple conversations. Make sure everybody's comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? Where are we going with this? Is this something that you want to keep doing like long term? Is this like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is this something like you just a one-off type thing? You know what I mean? Like, set the expectations going in. You know what I'm saying? And like, okay, if this is just a one-off thing for you, okay, I might be down to do it for, a one-off. You know what I'm saying? And now if that person come back to you in 2 months, be like, hold on now. Now we said this was a one-off now, Negro. You know what I'm saying? Now here you go. You know what I mean? So
that's contracts coming. You want this shit every weekend. At the club, picking out a girl, like you're on Tinder. Like, look, because I would see so many couples on Tinder, right? Like looking for a third.
Oh my God.
And I would never remember that. When it's a guy looking for her, I'm like, look, she fucking up already. Letting this nigga talk to the girls, like, child.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, with me, like, niggas will pick, they'll pick, they just, they see a cute woman, they be like, she be like, I got a good box. But me, dig deep, okay? And
If
I
my
mean,
lady-
because I'm looking for a good man. He doing something with his life. That thing, he looking nice.
Look, and that's why I'm
And
like, you should not open that shit up. Cause I swear, like, let your man be fine, girl. Let your man be fine on here, and you fucking up, like, cause a bitch like me, like, okay, you literally just let me come and fuck your nigga. But
that should be
Well,
great.
listen, if this
hey,
happened,
I mean, different strokes for different folks.
if it happened to me, you know what I would think. I would think,
My bitch runs the street at night. I can't sleep. I'm saying my bitch runs the street at night.
Not your
Oh,
case.
Is that Corey Holcomb?
Yeah.
I feel like he's fucking out.
And I do know because I had a family member who did have a threesome with her friend.
Not the
and her
family on the
friend
chat.
man. Yeah, her friend man, and they did like threesome like maybe multiple times, but also on the side, my family member was fucking nigga on the side too. Like they was linking up and just fucking together. So you do open that door, but
No, like, cause what if she ends up loving your nigga? Like, okay, like, my God.
Because sometimes D will change you. Because
will it? Okay, talk that talk.
Sometimes I'm not like that no more.
You definitely just
D. Then I'm gonna keep
There's
you
so
around
many
real quick.
It's so many doors that you can open, and I think once like things get open like that, I'm the type of person like to where I'm really gonna have to fight one in like some revenge or some shit going bad.
Oh, damn, not the revenge.
No, like I'm really gonna have to fight that because I'll be
Especially
like,
if
okay,
she
now I
hitting
want
it up, like, this is a
to fuck
one-time
with
thing.
another nigga. Now I want to fuck with another nigga, but at this point, like if we're both fucking with other people, why are we together? That's called just being single and like being able to be with whoever you want.
That's called
Which I think it'd be like the main thing a lot of people gotta get to. It's like, bitch, you know, when you're single, you can actually have sex with anybody you want. Actually, like you can spend time with whoever you want.
Yeah, but life is not just about sex. That's the thing.
There you go, Lionel. Tell him.
We're talking about threesomes right now. So yeah, yeah. If you're talking about the sex that could potentially like put a nuke in a relationship that you like love and respect so much. I mean, but it just depends on the mindset.
That's the thing.
You could definitely find your partner that's down to do threesomes.
Okay,
like maybe they did
what I'm
have a
saying.
system. Maybe they did. Those people I was seeing on Tinder, maybe they did have a system. No, but some niggas would be like, my girlfriend don't have to come. I swear, like, okay, so like we could just okay, but that's you just gotta know your partner. Make sure that y'all are on the same accord. Like,
okay, but let's throw this monkey wrench into these shenanigans.
Uh-oh.
What if your partner says, "Hey, what I want to bring somebody else into the bedroom, but I just want to watch them have sex with you."
And that's some people. That's right now on Potomac. One of the housewives says she likes to watch her man do that sometimes. Sit back and watch. I mean, and you just gotta find the right person to do that stuff with. You know, you can't find nobody who gonna be a little hesitant. They a little hesitant, then you don't need to be doing that.
Yeah.
But if you got somebody who really down for that, like y'all really should go work, you know. But
So I'm like, if I were in these positions, this wouldn't be a yes or no for me. It's like I can't say yes or no to these things. But I can say like, let me just like ponder on this. Let me meditate on it. Like I've never actually thought about this. Let me think about this.
Yeah.
I actually talked to somebody that's down for that kind of shit. Like he's the type that would love to watch his woman get, taking a little pound town or something. And I was like, wait, are we serious? Right?
If
we were together, you would like to see me getting taken to pound town.
Yeah, to think about one.
That'll turn you on.
That is crazy.
I've never heard it, and I'm just.
It's like them watching porn, and be able to like action porn. Then you can like get into the scene too. Like
that's what I'm like. So exactly. So what do you do? So like, turns out you love this person, or okay, you love this person, and then turns out the even deeper in love, this is the reality, and like they bring this upon you. But like, there's not. I hate saying like, and I hate saying hate. But it turns out there's genuine love, and they have this is a reality for them, and they bring this upon you. What do you do? Because that is the bottom line, and there's love. So is it a matter of self, and do you say, for me, this feels uncomfortable? Absolutely not. Or do you just say, what does this look like? Okay, how do we navigate this? Now, do you get into it? Like, because at the end of the day, this is the world, and you can create. That's the whole thing. You're created by a creator. So
like
then when you have a real partner, and like, and you are a real partner, because that's first things first. When you are a real partner, first things first, are you a real partner? Are you even what the fuck you say you are? First thing, like, if this is something that somebody is saying, then how are you coming, and how do you respond, and what's your perspective? And that takes maturity, that takes security, that takes love, and it takes conversation, it takes communicating, and it takes connection and connecting through that. And I think that's what's beautiful. You can build upon a lot of things versus having it happen anyway, and it just be in the toxic way that happens. And then before you know it, it's just like, what the fuck, don't want to do this. It's also bad now. And you get to those points where we were talking about earlier, where it's like those were traumatizing fucking times in the beginning. How do you get past this now? So how you get past that now is by being vulnerable initially and saying, hi, here's who I am. Here's who you found. Here's how I'm coming. Here's how the fuck I think. Here's what I'm into.
Yeah, I like that, being vulnerable at the beginning, because that was definitely new. I was like, wait, this is what you like to do. Okay, that's something to actually think about at the beginning and just dig into, like, wait, so you want to see me taken to Pound Town real quick?
Yeah.
And then that'll make me think, like, okay, is this like, I might end up watching you or something. I don't know. I just started thinking of different things and different perspectives on it, because I've never been hit with that before. I'm like,
in the beginning of the thing.
Yeah.
The beginning of the whole shit. I mean, who knows?
I'm like, I feel like a hypocrite. I'm definitely gonna bring a little man in.
Put it on the scale. Is this person crazy for real? And then this is like the tipping point. This is just the cherry of the crazy sundae. Or is it just like, you were super cool, and this is interesting twist,
Yeah, because look, you might get that might be the invitation for like whatever the other side niggas is that you want to bring. Shit, I got keep these side niggas in rotation. Shit, he like it, I love it. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't even think, like, can I bring the people that I know? Because
and aside from this, I will say,
oh my god, that is too
aside from this, my perspective applies across the board.
Like, would they choose or can I choose?
My perspective applies across the board in the sense that, like, it's not even just this topic.
No, because that would be wild. I'm thinking of the fucking link up. Oh my god.
Yeah, that would be wild.
I
mean, at least I would hope that he would choose somebody that would make sense. Like, don't bring nobody up in here with no like. Come on now, we gotta review everything.
You know what's crazy for me?
Like, I'm gonna just bring my long time.
It's crazy for me, just like in seeing what like my wife is attracted to, right? Like with celebrities, movie stars, singers, shit like that, actors, right? It would be interesting, like in this scenario, like the person that the other, like if you say, hey, I want to see you have sex with somebody, the person that they bring in, like how similar are they to you, right? Like I always mess with my wife. I'll be like, goddamn, these niggas that you be telling about you attracted to, these motherfuckers don't look shit like me. What's the Aquaman nigga? What's this motherfucker's name? Motherfucker's
That's a fine piece of man.
You said what?
And that I would jump right out of the black community. That's the only one.
Let him come in. Like
no, but see, look at the shit you're opening up, because I'm definitely trying to hit Jason Momoa. Like, it's just gonna no. At this point, like, what's the harm? I've already hit him. Like, I've already done it. My man seen.
Right.
I mean, same shit.
I'm just saying. I'm always interested. I'm always like, hold on, shit. Who are the niggas that look like me? God damn it.
But I would definitely want like a fine man. Like I would still like have to be attracted to him and want him. I don't know. Like I don't think I would just need that like lustful of an act, like a threesome, like just some strange man like I'm having sex with. Like I don't know.
He's just
gonna like it would have to be a man that I would like to have sex with, and then
oh yeah, it goes down.
This so many things.
Imagine being in the middle of it thinking, "Who are you?" Like,
where did he find you from?
Where did you find them?
Right.
Are you gonna bring this up on Valentine's night? Random, like who is this?
Will I see him somewhere? I hope I don't see him at a grocery
Not you recognize him too. Now you recognize him though from somewhere.
Oh my god.
See, well, but like here's what's fucked up though. Here's what you potentially open because I understand that there's a whole what is it called? What's this shit? There you go. That's a whole thing, right? So on this show we don't ever kink shame. Whatever you're into, I don't.
I was just thinking, there's probably a swingers club where it's just like you just have their pick from the like.
No. You know what they have, and I was invited to one. I didn't go just because I couldn't bring myself to do it. But they have these parties called key parties, right? Where like couples go, right? And you just like drop like your room key like in a bowl, right? And like in a lot of places, like the women would be in like the rooms, the men come in and like put their room keys like in a bowl, and like y'all are like play like some type of like game, something like that, and like whoever wins gets to pick a room key, and you just go to their room and it just goes down. You dig?
Wow. Yeah, because I gotta see what these people be looking like. Because
it just goes down.
If I see a white person in there, I'm gonna just ask them.
Definitely be hella white people.
I don't think.
Definitely hella white people.
I have no problem with like the like adult party vibes. That's like fun, especially like nude and like fun. Like we could be in there in that bitch like because we're hot. Like let's be hot in this bitch. Like it's fun to be hot and it's hot to be hot, and it's okay. But at the same time, doesn't mean I have to even all the like engage with you in sex because that's deep. But it's always great to be hot, and it's always great to be like at an adult party.
I heard a dude, and listen, I do want to get to we're gonna get to it here in a second. We can get to talking about like your ex talking shit about you when you leave. We'll get to that in just a second. But I know we really got bogged down here. But I do gotta say, this is a real life story. Like a dude told me that he had got into the swinging shit, right? So they were swinging. And they had switched, they had switched partners. So they in the same room. Him and his wife switched partners, right? So they both. He on one bed, she on another bed with the dude. He on another bed with that dude's lady, right? They getting it popping. And he was like, "Yo, it fucked me up because we had been together 10 years and she had never squirted, and that nigga made her squirt."
Look, and I was just thinking.
And he was like, "Yo,
I know he heard about that one."
No, and he probably was just trying
so
my God. Hard when he got later. Like nigga was probably just trying.
He was like,
like at that point, you need to be humble enough to take notes and say like, "Wait, what the fuck did you do?"
No, like he would definitely have to ask, like, how deep?
You need to ask the right questions. Is this something that you're missing? This is the same bitch we're talking about.
The girl's gonna be like, his dick
same girl
perfectly. That's what it be. Like the dick just like.
And there is a such thing as it. Yeah, there's a such thing as it fitting perfectly. I know he's sick.
That nigga was hurt.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that because you're never seeing him again.
He thought he had a creamer all his life.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Oh my gosh.
He was like, bro, I looked over and it was a gusher. I was like,
wow.
He had me crying. But anyway, all right, man, we'll talk more about that in the new year. We'll see if anybody got some new experiences because we got New Year's coming up. People do wild stuff on New Year's, so we'll see. Torian might have some new stories. New Year's. Torian, I know you're gonna run wild for the New Year, so we're gonna be on the lookout.
What are we doing for the New Year? Because I don't know if I work. No. I told them don't touch my Sundays. So I should be.
Okay, so you're free.
It's up.
My friend got a section somewhere, but I don't know. You know, I'm used to having house parties, but
yeah, niggas done left and shit. I mean, if y'all trying to come over, let me know.
Hey, I totally would, but I'm gonna be in East Texas.
You did. Okay, but let's go here though, so we can wrap this up for tonight. Okay. What the hell is this whole shit about airing out your damn ex? Once y'all break up now, all of a sudden you want to talk about now how he got a little dick or how she this now. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all were together for 4 years and everything was fine. Y'all done been y'all done been broke up for 2 weeks and now you talking about, oh, you know what? She nasty. She just put her tampons anywhere. But nigga, you were with her for 4 years. Fuck out of here. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
they say love make you do crazy things. You stick around for that.
Hold on, what?
They say love makes you do
I didn't
crazy.
see that comment. Torian said you snap out of it.
I'm definitely guilty of shit talking. I don't know what it is.
Really?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't even have an answer for you, to be honest with you.
I'm not gonna go there. Like, I'm not gonna go there because.
But I know now not to do that. Like, I mean, the last situation was like 6 months, and I started finding things out like before, like a month or two before cutting that shit off. So
Okay, shit talking Tierra or airing shit out on social media.
Oh well, I actually have. I mean, the last. Well, I didn't do really too. No, I didn't put anything on social media. Aside from, I actually haven't really talked about it. It's only to friends, so never mind.
Because you know them women will be up on there like, okay, ladies, if you run across Tyrell, just know that he ain't.
No, I don't do that. I talk shit to my friends, but
it's 420. They just all your business out there.
Well, Tierra can speak to that page because that's kind of what that is or could be.
What page?
That
facts.
No,
oh my god!
I don't know.
Facebook page where like women just
help
a man, like, well, not they men, but somebody
they talk about men they've been with in Houston.
It says, "Are we dating the same man?" And they have like different cities for it. So people like if they're dating somebody right now and they're not too sure or whatever, they'll post about a guy and see if anybody else is dating. If they're suspicious, they'll post that.
What? Hold on, slow down.
They have dated a man. Listen. If they have dated a man that's shown red flags to them and they had to, cut that shit off or, things just happen and, they're not together anymore, they will post about that man. Like it's a lot that go down in the pages.
So if you get with a dude in the H, you can like put this shit through a filter, basically. Be like, yo, anybody fucking with this nigga?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we used to do in Milwaukee. Honestly, like people in Milwaukee, we had a page like that. And we'll be like, is this anybody, man? Like we had a Milwaukee page like that. It was wild as fuck. But yeah, people will post like, is this anybody, man? And
I like that's good, especially at least in the name of safety. Like at least in the name of like, turns out this was a crazy ass person.
And then they got cussed out. Like, damn, somebody snitching and shit.
What I'm saying,
now
but like what it opens up to is that like you think we're together. We're not together though. You said that shit. I'm telling you we're not together, and you telling the world that we are. Fuck out of here.
Well, no, they're not necessarily saying that they're together.
And like,
no, I'm not with her at all. We just kicked it.
You're not with the girl that you're fucking with, but if she posts you and somebody else see it,
if you're dating somebody else, if you're actually, in a committed relationship with somebody, and you're also dating somebody on the side, and that person posts you and be like, is anybody, because they feel a little suspicious, is anybody else dating this person? And your girl on that page, nigga. Okay.
Listen, this
So
is
that's
where I go. And I'm like saying it's time to heal. Like, what in me made me want to ghost people? Like, I'm healing from that. I'm healing from all the things that make me want to do anything, right? And then so ghosting is one of those things because I feel like it's so much more mature to actually have a conversation, even more honorable. Like, have a date and how that could be like a heavy letdown, but I think that's honorable. And like have a date and have like a lunch conversation, something, and just say how it's not for you versus just ghosting this person. But I'm just taking the opposite approach to pretty much anything else that I would have done naturally. Where I feel like
definitely posted before, but no, there's women that posted in there, and other women found out. Whoever the woman that posts somebody end up finding out in that under that post that he actually has been in a relationship or married and got all these kids, and it just be crazy. So, I mean, I get it, but
really, though, if you got that feeling, you probably are right already, right? Like if you think like this nigga fucking somebody else, you're probably right.
That is true. If you even have to put your person on this page, at the end of the day, learn to trust your intuition because you are overlooking a lot of things probably. If you even have to come to this Facebook page to say, if there's somebody you need to put on this page.
Wait, hold on now. Not this point.
I'm like that's like so common sense.
No, but that is definitely like
that's what I would tell my daughter. If you have to put this person on the page like this, fuck them. Period. You need to absolutely run, sprint. Let's go get your what are those called? Not your cleats, but your like the track people run, the track runners.
Oh, spikes.
Go get your spikes.
Yeah.
And take off because it's time to run.
But it's not always necessarily if we have like this gut. Well, I guess in that sense, it is this little feeling that makes us want to actually post in there.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. That's what I wanted to ask, Tier, is that like, what's the like, what would make you feel like, let me post him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what would make you unsure about a dude to make you say, let me post it. Let me see what this nigga up to.
If everything's too good.
I think for one, you would have to know about that shit existing, and I feel like the temptation would probably be increased then once you know, like
because had I not known about that page, I probably would have never thought to.
You like, let me just run it through this fat nigga.
We never know how to go on a date with this nigga. Like, we don't know. I don't know. I just want to, cross off because I really.
What's that shit called? The car with the car, the car fact. Yeah,
that's exactly what it is.
Run this nigga through the Carfax real quick, see if he pull up anything.
That's exactly what be happening. I mean, aside from looking up background checks and shit, because I do that too.
Crazy. I didn't know that existed. So on Facebook, there's a community that you can go to in different cities.
There's more than one community.
That's you know what city you're in. You can go and like put your. So what do? Do you put like the name and the picture up and be like, yo, anybody know this nigga?
Yeah, it's just because they're each page have like their guidelines or whatever. It's just like the first name and you put their picture and just ask if anybody's dating this person or if this person like dated somebody. They'll post and say they have tea on this guy or whatever, and then they'll just explain like whatever happened with their situation. Are
men aware of this shit?
Jesus. They're probably
I have a question whenever y'all are free.
They end up being aware. Because I definitely did that, and some bitch it went back. Like, damn. But I guess that kind of showed that I guess I am, or I don't know. He probably texts the same text to all the bitches that he was talking to. Who knows?
Damn.
But hey, I don't know. I know he lied a little bit.
So if you have to let somebody down and you're a gentleman, ultimately, and you're letting them down and you like kiss their hand, is that disrespectful in a relationship?
Ooh, good question.
You said letting them down.
Yeah, like because they like come on to you, but you're absolutely like no, thanks. But in the midst of that, just like you kiss their hand, just like in the name of being a gentleman. Because I've said before on the show, like I feel like so strange to be like an asshole to people who are actually into you. Just because like it's not everyone on the planet that likes you or is into you, but you'll find that there are a lot of people that are like they have this very strong energy towards people that like no, but that's for like whatever reason, whether that's because they're in a relationship, they're just shut off to people right now, whatever. They have that energy, but it's not lost on me that like this person is like there's an attraction and this person thinks you're cool, thinks you're fly, or thinks you're whatever. And so the least you can do is still be respectful and like even like a little step further than like respectful, like a little bit like courteous in that sense. But that doesn't mean you have to be like completely receiving. That's different. So I've elaborated so deep on that. But do y'all think it's like my ultimate question? Do you feel like that's disrespectful?
I would, for the sake of it being a gentleman act, and especially like you're making it known, like you're putting a boundary, like you're being clear about what it is. I would say it's not a disrespect as long as you're gonna stand on what you meant, you know. And hopefully the other person doesn't get things misconstrued. But I feel like a kiss on the hand can just be like a polite gesture too. That's not anything more to read into.
Yeah, I don't think I've never read further into a kiss on the hand. I just, just something a little sweet. Respect.
Okay, that's good to know. No, seriously.
Yeah. That'd be nice. I'd be like, oh, now you got to.
Okay. You see? Yeah, you did. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting.
That is interesting. It's an interesting life being a gentleman like me. And at the end of the day, it's not lost on me that it's important. And
Tori ain't gonna put on a jacket. What the hell's going on, Tori?
That's a cardigan.
Oh,
where is your no?
I already had it on. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I'm tripping.
Well, you say you been had that on?
Yeah.
You just changed angles, I guess.
Yeah, I did change angles.
No one else knew, but see, don't make it seem like I'm weird. Like nobody noticed. Shit, you can't.
Run the shit back real quick.
Yeah,
no, because I was gonna say it's crazy because
he did have no one,
and then the three in between us got black on, like Lionel, Piero got black on.
Oh yeah,
not the three in between.
I mean the triangle, but you know how my screen set up.
Yeah. So your partner kissing somebody's hand and being like, hey, I understand that, yada, I'm with somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait, you said partner.
Partner, yeah. Just kissing the hand being like, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's some fly shit, first of all. Let me say that.
I'm busting a beer bottle.
I know, and I'll be fucking with a fly nigga, so.
I agree.
Like, what the hell is going on over here?
What is that?
It looked like.
Where did you find that?
A whoop a dog.
He just pulled that shit out of nowhere. Oh,
like
not popping up in the Thule.
I was holding that.
Not popping up in the Thule, sorry.
Yes. What the hell is going on? Why are you kissing this bitch head?
Right. Why you kissing motherfuckers' hands? What's going on? Like,
you don't kiss my hand like that. Hell going on.
Well, if he ain't kissing your hand like that, okay. But at the same time, okay.
He's also not turning you down.
It is respectful, but don't be doing too fucking much.
Do a hug instead.
Don't hug my man.
A hug is a little much.
I was about to say that would be a different conversation. That would be like, okay, why are you hugging her now?
Like,
but
what
then
kind of hug?
Like being
are
careful
you doing
with.
A side hug? Or are you doing a full hug? Because you got me fucked up.
Yeah.
Like,
But
literally,
then at this point, if we even doing side hugs, why are you even hugging this person? You're like, what is this?
right. You ain't even trying to feel the titties or nothing. Like, okay.
No, I'm not thinking that.
Yeah, like,
That's crazy. See, that's why you can't be hugging bitches. Naomi, don't be letting Roy hug bitches.
See, that's what you
Do not let him hug.
I don't feel the titties and shit.
no, I was just elaborating on what Tierra was saying. I wasn't speaking
No, that hugging shit is dead for you, Roy. You better hug your
But
hoe.
don't just be kissing their, like, you know, every woman hand, like.
It's like every woman approaches you.
That's what I was just about to reiterate.
You know, like, but I would get offended though, even a motherfucker says something. What's the Erykah Badu song? I guess
see you next lifetime.
Yeah, if a nigga said that to my lady, like he was trying to like holler at my lady, and she was like shutting it down. He was like, "Yo, I guess I just see you next lifetime." No, nigga, fuck that. What the fuck you trying to say, nigga? Like I'm
I'll
still
be cracking the fuck up, actually.
Like I'll be there next one.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Waiting for
I
your
fuck gonna be there scrapping. So, bitch, I'm gonna manifest into Muhammad Ali next lifetime. I'll see you. Knuckle up, bitch.
Dead ass people really
No,
be in
no.
soul contracts like that.
What you trying to say? I'm there too, nigga. Whatever lifetime you going to, I'm there. I'm pulling up. What you hold on? What you say, Tory?
That's player because
It is some player shit. Don't get it
that's
fucked
gonna
up.
make me think
We
like
gonna box it 200 years, bitch. 200 years.
I'm
You be there. Same corner. Same corner.
we
Keep
gonna
that
walk
same
away like
energy.
I'm like
And then I just like walk away peacefully.
I'm like, they gonna give me a drink.
That's
I'm like,
what that Erykah Badu song is about. It's like she's telling the dude that, yo, I'm in a situation, I'm with somebody, and they like, yo, I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Maybe we'll be butterflies. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, fuck that. No,
like maybe
you won't see him next lifetime.
I'm not gonna
Because,
find out right now.
no, I'm gonna haunt you. That's
Yeah, I'm
what-
like my lower self is like, yeah, we gonna box in the next lifetime, and I see. But then my higher self is like, oh, that's respectful. Maybe y'all will. Maybe they will.
Nah,
and I'm gonna be that hating ass nigga in the next lifetime. I'm pulling up hate. I'm pulling up with some hate.
Butterflies. You can be like, yoink.
Because like on a certain like that,
What do you
like,
choose to be exactly?
even though technically that person is like quote unquote like gracefully bowing out, that's still like I can still take that as disrespect, nigga. Like the fuck you mean? You'll see my wife next lifetime.
He's like, I'm literally walking away, but you know what? Now I'm a fucker this lifetime too.
Right.
Game on.
You might have to see.
Right.
You might
But
have
at
to.
the end of the day, where the bottom line is,
No, that nigga might have to see me. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, what's the problem?
Then you can't do shit.
Nigga might have to see
no,
me.
the bottom line is the fact that he's not doing shit. He can't do
Yeah.
shit. He's saying, well, damn, I guess it'll have to be next lifetime. Bitch.
Nah, fuck that, nigga. Like
Right.
I'm the forever nigga.
You trying to throw hands right now so we can change your mind?
Yeah, I want to.
Okay, what is, and how long is forever? How long
Nigga.
is forever, Roy? How long is forever?
Forever, ever, forever, ever.
Exactly.
Yeah, like it is. That's what I'm saying, nigga. Fuck all that. What he talking about? What you talking about, nigga? This is the shit. The fuck?
Damn.
Yeah. So okay, but
And what you gonna do? Shoot him with a gun?
Absolutely.
no, you know what's man, my weapon of choice if I had to, I don't want to say because I don't want to get banned off YouTube. If I had to expire someone, my weapon of choice would be my two bare hands. That's my weapon of choice. Like I'm yeah.
Would that statement warrant this neurological path?
No, but what came up in my mind would be a sword for me. So
Not a sweat. What is?
Damn.
like a nice, some Kill Bill shit.
Oh, just like real nice and quick. It's
No, like slice through like nothing. But yeah.
Y'all want to know what mine would be?
Goodness and peace and
Mine
love.
would be a good conversation after that, and we end up dancing. We end up rocking the fucking
He
night.
said, I will kill them with kindness.
Period. And we are on the same page, and I order them a shot and a drink. And I say exactly.
I'm not gonna mention what I would do. Okay.
And we end up rocking. That would be the best.
I would like to put my two hands around your neck until you expire. That's what I would
see. No more choking either. What's the other thing? What's the other thing?
I can't hug or
no
choke.
Hugging, no choking.
I'm telling you, like I want to get you up out of here.
I'm
But
kind of
okay.
joking, but bashing the person's head in the wall.
Yeah, no, I want to get you the fuck up out of here. I want you to know I did it. Fuck out of here, nigga. This is me.
And then they're gonna be that much closer to the next lifetime and seeing your bitch.
Fuck.
They're gonna be that much closer to. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. They're gonna be right there waiting, fucking your shit up, sabotaging you from the other side.
All good shit. I got one up on them. Okay, let's go to these exes though. Let's talk about these exes. Okay, Torian, you look like you talk shit about your ex, Torian. You you got that look that if somebody was to break up with you, Torian, that you would not take it in stride. You would be like, well, he wasn't shit anyway. So
no, I wouldn't, and I haven't.
Really?
Yeah.
What Facebook page can we go to check out this bullshit live?
It's not. I mean, it's not because I haven't been. I always say I haven't been in a real relationship, but with like people I've talked to. You know what? Actually, I gotta take that back. I gotta retract my statement.
There we go.
I mean, I did air somebody's business out there because I did tell my friends I was talking to this nigga. I'm like, and this nigga's homeless. Oh, I did tell that nigga business out there.
Hold on,
thank God, so we can tell you not to be fucking with that man.
Hold on, when you say homeless, was he like living with a friend, or was he living on the street? Like what do you mean homeless? He just didn't have his own place that he was paying rent at.
At the time, he didn't have his own place.
He was living out of his. When we first met, he was staying with a friend, but then that friend had kicked him out because the friend wanted to have sex with him and he didn't want to.
Hold on, wait. That friend was trying to coerce him into sex. That's some bullshit.
Yes, it was.
That's some bullshit that friend was trying. Hey, you living here, Tierra, you know what I'm saying? Might as well, you know what I'm saying? Let a nigga like, wait, whoa, nigga, you just let me like sleep on the couch. Fuck out of here. That don't that don't gain you access to me just because I'm sleeping here. Fuck out of here.
Exactly. So I felt them. But then he was like staying out his car when we after like a week of two of us talking. And then I was feeling bad and shit. I let the nigga come over, take a shower and shit. Like sleep over.
Get my food.
You're right. Zero was cooking like, you want some food, baby?
Hilarious.
Are you hungry? I had to let it go. I had to let that go because I was like, I'm doing too much.
No, like exactly.
Like I'm doing too much.
You washing clothes at her motherfuckers.
Right. We can't want to watch
clothes.
Yeah. Like we do need to have a show about like these hobosexuals. Like
that's okay. I just became aware of that phrasing, that word hobosexuals.
It be niggas out here with no place to live. Like I just started Atlanta, and this nigga was basically a hobosexual at the beginning, Donald Glover's character, because he was homeless and he was like hoping like as long as he's fucking on this woman who's on her shit, like he got a place to stay, but he got to kind of stay on his shit, like.
How we need to start the show now that somebody else is starting it me?
I had seen your tweet and I was like, yeah, because I've been meaning to start it. And so, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to watch this.
Hold on, what's your ATL? Hold on, what's your
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Donald Glover's show.
I've heard so many good things.
I'm back 2 seasons. I was caught up until like the last 2 seasons that just happened.
The jail scene is that scene in jail is one of the greatest scenes in
that's one of my baby daddy. My baby daddy loved Atlanta.
God, nigga, that shit. No matter how many times I watch that scene, that shit brings tears to my eyes.
That shit is funny though.
Like, nigga, stop being weird.
Nigga, that's a man. You fucking a man.
Nigga's like, nah, nigga, that's my girl. Like, it's like,
it's a mean.
Nigga,
like, why you think she in the mansion? Yeah, that shit.
My nigga Donald Glover said, well, sex is a spectrum, you know.
No.
You can do whatever you want. That nigga's like, that shit is so fucking funny. That's one of the greatest scenes ever.
No, like, and it's so hilarious. Like, that shit is pure comedy, and I like it because, like, that shit is like, This Is America, like the show. Like, you know, This Is America show, and the video like showed you so much. Like, it's just like he perfectly and captures the Black experience. Like, they be smoking weed. I be sitting watching it smoking weed. I'm like, this shit is so relatable.
Yeah, it's so accurate.
No,
a little struggling rapper trying to get on.
No, facts. I love it.
Yeah, no, it is a great show. I definitely recommend it. I would say this. I only had one ex talk shit about me in my lifetime, and it was, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of hurt me because I was like,
I'm gonna invite my exes on the podcast. Now that we mentioned, I'm brave enough to do that, and I will have them on the show and we can talk about it.
That's interesting.
I know. Let's talk about it. Hey, hi, good to see you again after 132 years.
It would be. Let me say this. Dealing with it, you know, I've always said on this show that I never broke up with anybody on bad terms. Like I said, I only had one ex that talked shit about me, and her shit talking was hurtful because like it just wasn't true shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, that's not even true. Like, I'm an asshole, but like what you're saying like isn't even true. You didn't even say I was an asshole. You making up shit now. Like, I got a lot of flaws, but the shit that you named wasn't even any of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you could have said I was cheap, because I am cheap, I'm frugal as a motherfucker. Don't get it twisted, nigga. We got paper plates in this motherfucker. Washing dishes, I got to. You dig? You see every show, you see what I'm, you know, I'm you see what I got, you know, shit. Don't get it twisted. But she was like,
it's okay to bully though. It's not okay to bully anyone, and especially not someone that you dated.
Yeah, it was like when I heard that, like she was like making shit up. I'm like, yo, like why is she going there? And then it was like, you know, they had to put me on like, yo, that's just, you know, sometimes people that are hurt, that helps them, you know, cope with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, well, that's fucked up. But if that helps her get over it, I guess. But like, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I never responded. It was online, but this is like back in like the this is toward the end of MySpace, the very beginning of Facebook. So like, you know, I was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, Facebook isn't what it is now. This was like the very beginning stages. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like, that's fucked up that she would say that, but you know, whatever. But it is online. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, technically, I guarantee you it's still out there somewhere.
No, like it could be found for sure.
Yeah. Yes.
Any of our listeners that are out there that are like that, and you like come like that, and that's because like I've been in a position before I've said something like out of anger and like out of emotion that I dread, like looking back as a person. But the best thing that you can do, like from someone that's been in that position, is not actually do that. That doesn't help anything. It's just the best thing to do. I would say run for the fucking mountains. Like, it doesn't even mean forever. Just like literally run, like from like in that moment. Like, don't continue to engage and put your energy there. Like, actually, literally run if you have to. Like, put your toes to the pavement and get the fuck before you like feel like you need to do that. Because chances are you probably will regret it. Like, it's just not even good to send that energy out. So like before you feel like this like actually helps, like let me shit on this person, or like this helps me feel better, let me make them feel bad. Run, literally. Shut up.
I remember Amber Rose after the Kanye lyrics that he had about her talking about he taking showers and stuff like that. I feel like she was just, I guess, trying to get some get back, and she started insinuating, oh well, he used to like when I played in his booty. Well, hold on now, wait a minute, shit. Well, you was doing it. Like, well, let's just say like that was true. You was doing it, so fuck out of here. Like, fuck you want me to do about that? Like, don't make it seem like he's the only like, oh, he's weird. No. You were doing it. You were participating, so y'all were cool. Everything's good. Don't try to make it seem like it's weird now. But like, you know, I've dated women in the past, and I know it's three things that women go to. I don't know about men, unfortunately. You know, I'm sorry. I'm not on that spectrum. But women go to three things. Maybe it's true for everybody, but women go to three things in my historic perspective. One, he gay. Two, he got a little dick. 3, he can't fuck anyway. Those are that's the trifecta for women when they just hurt in a relationship. The nigga got little dick, he can't fuck. What was the other one I said? He got little dick, can't fuck. What was the other one I said? Shit, I forgot one. Anyway. Oh, he gay. My bad. Oh, he gay. Yeah. The gay card is the first one that they play. They try to equate any type of untraditional sex, I'll frame it that way, as, oh, well, you know that nigga gay because that nigga told me that what he wanted me to do was, well, okay, well, hold on. If you did it, then shit, what did that make you?
Yeah, I've definitely, I forgot I did do a thing in college.
Hold on.
I didn't say all that. I was just mad at him because it was a whole like ex-girlfriend, baby mama type extra shit that was going on. So I was just like mad about that. But I wasn't saying like his sex was weak or he had a little dick or he was gay or anything. I was just literally cussing him out and just kind of belittling him. That was just the beginning of the college days. But no, I definitely understand. It's just like if you've already been doing it, why? If you was okay with it while you was in a relationship, why are you airing this shit out? Because it's still like me now. I'm like looking at you like, but you was okay with that shit though. You
was okay with it.
You know, y'all not together no more.
Yeah. Oh, I fucked that nigga
now I'm
I
looking
hit
at
that
you
nigga
like,
with a strap on. Okay.
Booty.
Yeah. You hit him with a strap on, okay, but you was with him for 4 years. So, like, okay, you were clearly cool with it. Fuck out of here. Don't like make it seem like he's weird now. Fuck out of here.
And then making it as if like they not ever gonna do that shit again. Like,
well, hold on.
You airing it out like that, like you gonna if another man come to you, like you know, a man that's gonna come to you and show you something different, you definitely gonna put your finger in his booty too. So
wait a minute, whoa. Wait a minute, whoa.
I'm just saying.
We don't know that to be true, Tierra. That's allegedly. Shit, hold on. Shit.
Let me know. You never know. I'm a little lit off this wine, you know, this little
okay.
I'm catching up on. So
Tierra says the survey says that niggas is going. Okay, there you go.
Torian, did you just take a shot a couple minutes ago? That's what that was.
You just took a shot?
And that was a big ass gulp too. I was like, oh my God. Is that
yeah,
I'm like, is that liquor or water? Because how did he drink that much? What the fuck?
Torian said it's up
tonight. My mic was on mute. Damn.
Yeah, you're
look, I'm lit. Yeah, it was some
that's what I thought. Yeah, the tequila.
Yeah. You still got that?
Oh shit.
Espollon.
Yeah. Torian, I'm gonna be.
Do you pronounce the L in Spanish?
You said what?
Do you pronounce the L in Spanish? I can't remember.
Sometimes it depends. Sometimes
some people do, some people don't.
Pronounce the L.
I can never.
Yeah.
Is it a double L or one L?
The double L is like a Y sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me find out y'all out here fucking with Hispanic people. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm just doing
liquor.
And I should know. My mind is so jumping.
With y'all. I see somebody over here go, okay. I see some swirling going on. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the liquor.
What Dr. Umar say?
Yeah, right. Don't make me pull up Dr. Umar back on the show again. Matter of fact, shout out to Dr. Umar, man. We had a great episode with Dr.
Swirling
Umar.
Going on, like mixing.
Yeah.
If anybody wants, because we were talking about Spanish.
Yeah. If anybody wants to go check out that show with Dr. Umar, though, it's still on our page, man. It's doing great. People are still listening to it. It's a lot of comments on that damn particular show.
I be going back in, going through the comments and liking and disliking to my.
Yo, people was talking a lot of shit.
I dislike the song.
Oh yeah. I told Amber, I said, Amber, people were talking a lot of shit about Amber in them comments.
Oh my God.
I was disliking something for her.
I was laughing at Naomi's comment. I wasn't laughing at Amber. It just made
sense. People were talking a lot of shit about Amber though. But Amber, you know, listen, she had her stance, you know what I'm saying, and Dr. Umar had his, so it was great. We're gonna have him back on in early 2023. So we're gonna get it in with Dr. Umar again.
We're just literally 9 days away. Happy Winter Solstice by the way, y'all.
Ooh.
The longest night of the year, and
It's
then we're
when?
headed. Then we're just going back towards summer, which is
Hold on. When is the longest night of the year? Is it tonight? When is it?
yes, tonight. Today is the winter solstice.
Oh shit! And we in
December
Hanukkah.
21st is always the winter.
Let me make sure I wish Kyrie a happy Hanukkah. Should we wish Kanye? Is he Kanye? Whoever, all the you know, everybody, happy Hanukkah to y'all if y'all celebrating Hanukkah out there. It's Hanukkah right now. Kwanzaa is going on right now as well.
Kwanzaa does not start till 26.
What's today?
21st.
The day after Christmas. It starts. Today's the 21st.
Well, y'all niggas don't celebrate Kwanzaa anyway. Y'all should be.
Who don't?
Oh, nigga, you don't
Come
celebrate
for
no
my culture.
Emoji. Hold on.
You don't know what I do.
I used to know
crazy because I don't, but my son does.
Hold on. It is.
I don't. No one ever taught me, but my son.
Goddamn days, Emoji, and then it's shit. I forgot them. I used to know them all. Shit, I forgot now.
All the things.
Yeah. All of them. But whatever you celebrate, man, y'all make sure y'all turn up. We got more great stuff coming for y'all on New Year, man. Trust me, I'm finna get a whole new setup just to get everybody to know.
The 108 comments. My bad. I'm sorry.
The Jesus Christ. They was going in. The Melanin Lounge is gonna get a makeover for the new year, so it's gonna be a little bit different up in here. Y'all make y'all rate, comment, subscribe, man. Keep rocking with us in the new year, man. We had such a great 2022. Coming off the pandemic. The pandemic was tough for the show because shit was crazy. But 2022 was a great year. A lot of cool stories, a lot of cool memories. Bunch of guests that came on this year, a bunch of local artists. Like I said, we talked about Dr. Umar came on. I can't even run down all the damn local artists we had. We had a bunch of local artists came on. Shout out to Sacred Fantasy who came on a few weeks ago. She's super dope. If y'all got time to check her out, check her out. She's also a massage therapist. Apparently, my wife told me I can't go to her though. My wife shut that shit down. She was like, "Hold on, nigga, you can get a massage at the house. Fuck out of here."
I got oil right here.
She's like, "Fuck out of here." I was like, "No. I'm supporting black business." No, nigga, fuck out of here. So you know, there's that. But shout out to her. She got a new book of poetry coming out, or that's already out, plus her music. So y'all make sure y'all support that sister, Sacred Fantasy. Support Naomi's website, naystouchjewelry.com.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't have no rings on, but you see, never lacking.
Never lacking. You did?
I got some though.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like in the
One
hair.
of my things got lost.
Oh look, all my chains are on. I thought I just didn't have no chains on.
This nigga's hot.
Y'all
He's hot.
Oh, I don't got
well,
my
let me hit y'all with the evil eye. You know, we're out. You know, we're in the public eye and shit.
I be wearing a jewelry. I ain't got my neck. I got a couple things. I just have to. But this be the main thing because it's just so easy.
What is that?
I know my lost in Miami. I don't know.
Is that a purity ring? What is that? What is that?
I don't know. Ask Naomi.
Jesus Christ. Torian got. Hold on. Do we got the candles coming, Torian, or not? Damn it, Torian. You should have the candles for the holidays.
I should have 2020. Wait, yeah, 2023.
I don't even know what year it is. God.
2020. Where it says 2021 and shit.
I know.
No, he did 2021. I think I was still just listening on YouTube.
I'm like 2020 is 2022.
I know. It's so many motherfuckers. That's why I just give everybody a nickname because I can't remember all these people's names. Shit.
How we at the end of the year, we still said 2021.
Shit, that shit went by fast.
But that's how it's been flying. You know, they said the fucking planet was speeding up. They tried to slide that shit by back in June, and look where the fuck we at. They're like, yeah, the Earth is actually spinning a little bit faster than it usually has. Don't worry about it though. Like, bitch,
y'all be on the lookout in January. We got right now tentatively we got potentially a special episode coming live from the winter of Colorado. Coming up. So y'all be on the lookout for that coming up next month, as they say in the hood. Next month, we gonna be live in Colorado. I want to do a show from goddamn Milwaukee. I like Milwaukee.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, Milwaukee. I'm telling you, Milwaukee used to have some good pimping back in the late 90s or in the 90s, early 2000s. It was some good pimping in Milwaukee. They didn't fucked up the whole.
What does that mean, like for you? Was it like because of hoes for you, or were you a pimp? Like, what do you mean by good?
Well, we're not talking about me personally right now, Naomi. But there was some good pimping back in the day in Milwaukee. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all. Look up the history of Milwaukee and they host roles, and there was some good pimping out there back in the day. Pimping is dead now. I just want everybody to know that.
Yeah, that shit ain't happening no more.
Oh yeah, it's dead. Yeah, it's dead
now.
It is.
Yeah, in Milwaukee.
Yeah, that shit is dead. Ain't no pimping, but it used to go. Like all them Chicago pimps used to go get a lot of money in Milwaukee back in the day.
I feel like that's kind of good though, because at the end of the day, pimping is to the streets is what Jewish is to hip hop.
Whoa.
Oh,
and now the girls are on OnlyFans and they're getting straight to it. Like they've cut out the middle guy. Like they're like, wait, I can actually manage my own bag and be safe from my home now. I don't have to like pay you for safety.
I don't want to get slapped or nothing.
Yeah, OnlyFans fucked up the game, but eventually niggas gonna want to have some sex though. Well, but I guess some niggas are cool with just seeing it online.
And that's why they go on 15th and North Avenue in Milwaukee, and they probably gonna get some.
You dig? Shout out to Bissonnette.
And Bissonnette in Houston. There we go.
Niggas know, like literally, nigga, I grew up on Bissonnette. Like that's where I grew up at in A-Leaf. You know what I'm talking about? Like right there, nigga. Like that's my hood. Literally, nigga. So.
I never forget door dashing over there. I was like, she ain't got no pants on?
Yeah.
Where am I? And then I realized where I was at. I was like, oh, we got to get up out of here.
I heard about this.
Soon as I got off the highway, I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Let me get back on the belt. Shit, this shit is crazy. Let me get back on Beltway. Hey, all right, let's get up out here for the night, man. Let me leave y'all with this. This might be our last show of the year. I'm not sure. We may do something next week. We'll figure it out as a crew. But if I had to go, I got to leave you with that classic.
My bitch runs the street at night, and I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I'm saying my bitch runs the street at night, and I can't.